Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing? Are you ready to get some uplifting, beautiful messages from Spirit? Let's get going and see what Spirit does have for my lights today. All right, we're starting out with the Queen of Wands and the Lovers card next to this. Well, this is the King of Swords. So this is somebody who is very persistent in what they want, and they want something, they get it. They go after it, and like I said, they're very persistent. All right, so I have a masculine who has wanted something for a long time. One of those things, of course, is abundance. You're working on your financial situation. You're trying to get all your ducks in a row here for your future. But you're also very focused on this feminine, okay? You're very focused, I should say. Sorry, I'm starting to talk, tripping on my words because the info comes in very quickly. All right, but I do see a feminine here that you might already be in love with, or you're starting to really fall for her. So emotionally, that's where things stand. You're a very hard worker and you're very focused on your money as well. I'm seeing the whole picture here in the center with the Nine of Pentacles, which is independent success, wealth, property, freedom. Also, even though you work really hard, because of your successes, I do see there's going to be time for you to take it easy as well. All right, so let's continue. Queen of Wands. All right, guys, with the Queen of Wands, the Queen is somebody who's very independent, confident. This is going to be, for some of you, the mother of your children, okay? This card also represents fertility, motherhood, and maybe planning a child in the future, okay? This is also, she could have a temper, this one here, all right? Not always, but she may have a temper as well. All right, let's continue and see what else we pull up here. We have the Six of Pentacles in the middle. All right, Six of Pentacles. This is about your money. It's also about becoming wealthy and prosperous. It's about being valued as well. All right, so for this particular layout, I feel like we're focusing on feeling valued because somebody has told you something that wasn't true, or they did something that made you lose trust in them. All right, so I see a decision being made. Whatever happened, guys, if this is happening to you today, or this week, comment below the video, because I'm seeing upset here, and I'm seeing that you are making this decision based on something this person did. And in the center, I do see the main focus here is regarding money. So somebody might have done something to you financially, may have hurt you in some way regarding your finances. And made you change your mind completely about this person and what they meant to you, all right? You are just done. You're done with this person because of whatever it was that they did. You're highly upset at them, and you're just ready to turn your back on them because you are seeing something in them you've never quite seen before, and you don't think this person is seeing you in a valued type of light. Okay, I do see the King of Pentacles in the center, all right? King of Pentacles, guys. King of Pentacles is very confident. He's a free thinker. He's motivated, and he's a leader. He's also a person who could have a hot temper, okay? And does not like neediness. So if you want to get next to this masculine, don't show any type of neediness, because that's a complete turn off for him. He likes people that are independent, self-sufficient, confident. That is what is attractive to him. All right, I'm seeing judgment here with this Nine of Wands next to it. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is just, feeling just sick of the ongoing battle, feeling weary, fatigued, guarded, and having setbacks, okay? So some of you are just thinking like, you've gone through so many setbacks over the past year or two. You're thinking like, how is it even possible, right? Everything seems to just have, everything you've tried to do, or almost everything, for a few of you anyway, has been turned on its head, right? Now you're getting clarity on those things. You're getting clarity on how you went about it to try to, make these things happen. And you're realizing that there's something different about you now. You would go about it in a whole different way. So guys, if you backtrack on the things that you tried once before that didn't work out for you, your intelligence, you've got this clarity now, and it's almost like your intelligence was being hemmed up. Something was getting in the way of how you were, fixing things, like how you were problem solving. And now it's like this intense, powerful clarity has come over you, and you are able to just power through all of these things from the past that you worked on that were not able to manifest. Now you absolutely can. All right, so let's continue. All right, somebody's having a tower moment this morning. I'm sending you love and light. All right, you have the Seven of Wands here on the opposite side of the tower. So with that Seven of Wands, I don't know, guys. The Seven of Wands is like you being defensive, but it's also about you needing to stand up for yourself, okay? Stop being afraid of pleasing other people. Stop worrying about other people's opinions of you, how you're going to go about things that are going to have a direct effect on your life. Your life and you are none of their business. How you do things and how you operate to make your life roll smoothly is none of their business, okay? If you understand what I'm saying. We all do things differently. We all have to come into ourselves, come into our our own strengths and abilities. We're all a little bit different, and that is okay. In the third dimensional world, if we were a little bit different, we were weird, right? But that was all about how we were being trained to think. We were being brainwashed like sheep. Just do everything everyone else does. Do it the way you're told. Do it the way everyone else, go in the direction that everyone else is going in. Now we're thinking for ourselves, and we see that that was a complete manipulation. And it's okay if we're different. We're all like snowflakes. We all have something a little bit different to give to the world. And moving into 5D, that's exactly what is needed. We're all going to be participating, being more loving, giving, helping one another. And we're all going to have something a little bit different to give. Right? And that's what's going to make the world go round. So as far as this tower moment, the tower moments of the past, trying to bend over backwards to please people, hiding who you really are, hiding behind your real thoughts, just so that they wouldn't see you as someone who's strange or, different than them. Those days are over. All right. And coming into your own authenticity is your justice, guys. Just know this, okay? Spirit is very direct in this message right now. Come into your authenticity. It's like they're calling you. They're calling you in to finally become the whole reason you've agreed to come back here, Aquarius, at this time, is to live in this beautiful 5D that's up and coming, that we are so close to it now that we can taste it. All right, I'm seeing a very big, strong victory coming in for all of my aquas. All right, you see this victory card with the strength card. That just means it's super powerful. It's super big. All right, so expect a very powerful victory. All right, it looks like this is something you've been wanting forever coming into fruition. All right, and it could even be something connected to your finances with the Queen of Pentacles. This is high social status, prosperity, and wealth, guys. All right, so this is moving our way. This is going to give us the new beginning. It is on top of, and this is something that I think every one of us, if we're going to be honest, we've dreamt about this at one time or another. Okay, guys, if you have always wanted to be prosperous and be free and have a choice when you wake up in the morning to not work, if this is you, give me a thumbs up in the comments, okay? All right, guys, I'm also seeing the sun here. I love this card because this is just when I look at this card, the energy from this card just hits me like total, just a beautiful feeling, just a beautiful contentment, happiness, joy, the kind of joy we experienced when we were children and we didn't know about all the horrors in the world. And we just experienced everything from an innocent outlook, innocent eyes, right? Okay, so I am seeing something very spiritual here. And for those of you who have felt alone and ignored, you might be feeling something different come over you as of lately. And I want to know about this, if any of you have been feeling something different regarding spirit. Even if it's just like you feel like you're finally just starting to awaken, you're having your awakening, or you're having lucid dreams, you feel like, you know, you're connecting somehow to spirit. Maybe you're getting messages like, you know, that are just, you can't unnotice them anymore. You know, maybe strange things with birds, with animals when you go outside. You might have had odd things happen, animals coming up to you. My nephew had a bird. He was lying outside in the sun one day or sitting in a chair, and a bird landed on his chest and hung out long enough for my sister to videotape it. I mean, these are messages, guys. These are spiritual messages. Living in a very spiritual time, I don't have to keep saying it. I'm sure you guys are feeling it. Give me a thumbs up if you are. I am seeing good things coming in the workplace. All right, so a lot of you are going to experience positivity in the workplace, even if it's short-lived. Some of you might be getting some good news. Some of you might be getting a promise in the future for a bonus or a raise, or even something right now. All right, and I am seeing you're going to be hearing this. You're going to be receiving some sort of message, either via word of mouth or an email or a text or something along that line. All right, so I feel like somebody is getting ready to have this new beginning in their life with this other masculine. So I don't know who you are to each other, but you were taking a break from one another. All right, now this break could have been a fallout, or just that one of you may have moved far away from the other, and this is somebody that you care deeply about. All right, so having this person is going to once again be in your life. Whether, you know, you're going to be living closer together again, or maybe you've finally gotten on good terms and you're starting to talk to one another again. I just see that there was a break, and now there's balance coming in. This is a relationship of some sort, okay? So you could be brothers, could be father and son, something along that line. And here I'm seeing this Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning as well. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of balance coming in with new beginnings. This is also, Ace of Pentacles is also a new financial beginning, okay? This could also be the start of a new job for some of you. Some of you might have just started a new job recently. I'm seeing positivity next to this. So whatever you guys are doing with this new beginning or new financial beginning, I do see it's going to have a very positive outcome. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to like it. There's a transitioning process, which means that some of you are going through a retraining. If this is you, please comment below the video. This is also a good time for me to mention I do offer readings. If you'd like to see what my services are, you can click on the description below the video. All right, I'm seeing that this is going to require some kind of transition, but it's going to bring in a whole lot of balance. So it's going to be well worth your while. And you're going to become a star in all of this, okay? The star card is about Aquarius. The card opposite, I always tell you these are connected. This is positivity coming in. This is some kind of offering, an invitation or an invite to prosperity or to positivity, good things, all right? This is about you, Aquarius, directly with the card of balance right next to you. New monetary objectives here. Okay, let's continue. We have the moon. So this tells us there are things going on in the background that we're not privy to, or we don't have an understanding for as of yet. They are connected to finances. And there's also something here about someone's partner, and there's chaos in this partnership today. Okay, this could be a business or some kind of a relationship. I'm not really sure at this point, but you know, Spirit is saying either way, use your intuition. I feel like this is for somebody who might be, you know, saying to yourself today, damn, everything that, you know, could be not going my way is not going my way. So in other words, you know, unknowns around your money and some chaos around a relationship here, and you're just trying to use your intuition on all and any things that are bothering you. All right, if this is you, comment below the video. All right, here I'm seeing a commitment to someone. I feel like this may be someone down the road that you will end up marrying. All right, I see that you're going to hold on to this person tightly, and you're going to want to be committed with this person, but you're also going to experience some stuckness. So this person is going to give you a run for your money, okay? It's not that they're going to, you know, aggravate you or make you feel sad or, you know, destroy you in any way, but they're just, you know, closer to who you are, basically. So, you know, the saying, you've met your match. This is where I'm going with this, okay? So you've absolutely met your match, and you're going to see a lot of you in this person. And again, this is someone that you may have met recently or you're going to meet. This person is going to be vibrating more so on your level, but more than that, this is going to be somebody you're totally going to be relating to. Eventually, you will get to know them because they are like your, they're you. They're you. And you're going to figure it out. You're going to find out as, you know, time goes on that they think like you. And you're basically going to figure out what their next moves are going to be, how they're thinking about things. And you're going to find it pretty interesting, awesome, and fun at times, because you basically are almost the same person. All right, 5 of Swords. So I'm seeing somebody or a lot of you maybe are looking away. You're not paying attention right now. All right. But there's a lot of movement behind the scenes, I feel, with money. And you guys don't know about it. We're not being told about it. So that's why you're looking away. All right. But you're going to have financial freedom. There's movement. So I feel like this is in the pipeline with the movement, with the Chariot card. And it's going to be monies that are going to continue to grow. I've talked about this, guys. I've talked about this many times throughout the past year or two. And I get it, guys. We're all tired. We're all tired of waiting and when. And, you know, it's like we're at this point almost where we're just like at the end of our ropes, right? I know I am. So I'm right there with you guys. The message here is hang in there. We're almost there. Okay, even though you've been hearing that and it's hard to hear, just hang in there with me for a little while longer. The 10 of Pentacles is everything you could dream of and wish for. coming to fruition. Okay, and then I'm seeing there's something here about somebody's feeling some kind of conflict. There's going to be some kind of setback. It's going to come in very quickly. All right. Something unexpected. This is going to be a setback. And your creativity is what's going to get you out of this. Let me see if I can get some more. Okay. Yeah. So we have success here like you've never seen before, guys. There's going to be a lot of you that are going to reach this point of success. Some of you are already there. Some of you have figured out that you're getting there already. You're like on the way. You're halfway there. You're 3/4 of the way. You're moving toward your successes. The optimum, the ultimate success. Some of you are almost there. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. You have a few more moves to go before you're there. But I'm also seeing this Wheel of Fortune. So this, the stuckness that we all feel, Spirit is here to tell us that we're not really stuck. All right. We're going to be able to walk away from all stuckness. We're going to get to the point where the stuckness is an illusion. The stuckness is illusion. What's in the pipeline is the Wheel of Fortune. Wealth, prosperity, spiritual guidance, spiritual oversight, angelic realms protecting the finances, but also protecting us, protecting our homes, our families. We also have, you know what I just got? And some of you are going to think I'm crazy, but I just heard that there are others that are helping us and watching over us, watching over our safety and making sure that we get through these heavy duty times in one piece. All right. And they're saying that the illusion is going to go away. We are going to be wealthy. We are going to be prosperous, and we are going to be happy beyond anything imaginable, beyond anything we can imagine. That's what I just got, guys. And this is, not solely due to these other, there's beings, guys. There's other beings. All right. I want you to think of it like this. Don't be afraid, because if someone wanted to hurt you or hurt us, they would have done it by now, right? So don't pay attention to any scare things, scare factors you're looking at on the internet. 95% of that is all bullshit of what we see on the internet, right? Especially with AI. Just know that we don't have one universe. We have multiple universes, okay? The universes are vast. There's many planets, many stars, and we cannot be the only life out there. That is small thinking, right? We're thinking in a box. We're thinking like third dimensionals. So just be open, just be aware that there's a whole, universes out there of stuff, of other beings. Most of them are good. All right. So that being said, guys, I'm going to end on this note, giving you some food for thought. All right. And I will see you tomorrow.